She's a ham. I tell you, she loves to ride, loves to go everywhere I go, and loves to hang out the car while we're going. It's the best dog I've ever had, man. She's a full-blooded big stock mountain cur, in case you wonder what breed she is. And her name is Fivemiles. And she's my baby. I don't know what's going on, but we just passed the Everett City Police at Coxton with its lights on, flying towards Everett's. I don't know what he was doing down this way to begin with. And then I seen a county unmarked SUV without its lights on going up behind it. We're heading the opposite direction, of course. We're heading towards Harlan. All right, everybody. We're out in downtown Harlan walking around with 5 Mile. She's 12-year-old. She's run the mountains for 10 years with me. And we're going to show you a little bit of the beauty of Harlan County. Now, I guess we'll start right here with this very old cemetery. And this is actually the oldest cemetery in Harlan. And oddly enough, it's located right in the middle of downtown Harlan. But this was kind of the hub, I guess you could say, back in the day, because the mill and stuff was down there next to the river, where the river used to run through the town and all that. So I want to get over here. Come here, Miles. Come on. I'm gonna set my coffee cup down. And I want to show y'all some of these old graves. Come on. Now this is Mr. Turner's. He pretty much founded Harlan, along with that other guy, the Howard guy, who the town's named after. But he played a big part in it, and all these other ones are kind of just unmarked. Come on. So I don't know who's here. I do know this guy's here. He's the only one that's marked. It's really kind of hard not to walk on them the way they've got it set up now. So on we go. Come here. Cross. You're slow. Old and slow. Here's our mysterious owl. His head moves. I got a video on YouTube there of it moving. Right in front of our giant, beautiful courthouse. Looks a lot different than Pineville's. You ready, girl? You ready? Let's go. Go. Let's go. She's a good dog, I tell you. They got little Easter eggs everywhere around the courthouse. Children out playing, families out playing. So you can get out and enjoy the day. We'll walk down here and check out the possum mural. Get over on the sidewalk, 5 Mile. This ain't Fairview. We can't walk down the streets. Right here's the Harlan County Beer Company. It's located in downtown Harlan, across from the courthouse. It is a wonderful place to visit. Got local beer. Let's go, 5 Mile. And it also is open when the park's doing the rides. They cater a lot of the, not really cater, but they have a lot of special meals and events and things going along with it. There's all their little beer kegs in the window. Pretty cool little place to visit in Harlan if you're ever down this way. And right around the corner from that, we have the opossum mural. Right down here. The Anxious Hippie. It's a little CBD shop. Sells little CBD gummies and mystical bouquets, whatever that is. I don't know what you sniffing on, but there ain't nothing in there for you. Come on, go. And here is the opossum mural. The possum mural. Some people say opossum, some people say possum. Here they're possums. It's a beautiful little mural. 5 Mile, what would you do if you seen a possum that big? Huh? Sitting there eating poke berries out of a poke bush hanging from a tree. It'd been cool if they'd put some ginseng down in there and stuff. But what you see is a possum hanging from a branch eating poke salad berries. That's what he's eating. Pretty neat, ain't it? Here is the Harlan Fire Department. Beautiful little building. And the portal is right there across from all the flowers. Actually, right there where those people are standing. Right there is the portal. And for you Justified fans, that is the pizza shop that they talked about there in Justified. It has the safe in the bottom of it. It's also got an upstairs for large parties or whatever there. Downstairs has indoor dining. They serve alcohol. So y'all come on by, check them out. And if you go in these restaurants, tell them you learned about it from Harlan County Transparency. Because that's one thing that I like to do is promote our local businesses. It's a beautiful church right there. You know, I seen the video that the guy made calling Harlan a slum, a wasteland. Talking about everybody has to eat at Christ's hands and everybody's on meth and all this and that. I got news for him. He's dead wrong. This fat boy here ain't on no meth. I don't even drink. Look at all these pretty dogs over here. Siberian Huskies. Nah, you can't go play. She wants to go play. They gonna get rowdy. They'll probably be taking the winter flags down soon, replacing them with spring. So we're gonna walk on up towards the school and head up on Ivy Hill, and I'll show y'all a beautiful overlook. And who knows? We'll see what else we get into. But let's head that way now. Some of the beautiful trees. Little white dogwoods bloom there. Let's go. She's being ornery. Always being ornery. Come on. And we're going to be heading up there. On that little hill up there is where we're heading. And they are a lot of nice homes built up in there. Check out this old house. Big old house. Right in the middle of town. Beautiful house. There's a lot of beauty in Harlan. It might just be hidden. I mean, yeah, we have drug problems just like any other place. What place doesn't? I mean, can anybody show me a town that doesn't have one person in it that drinks or does some kind of drug? Nope. I mean, even if you take it prescribed by a doctor, you still having to take something. I mean, and I'm not downing anybody. I'm just saying. That guy said that in his video, that this place is a dump, that everybody has to eat over at the Christ hands and stuff, and there's no opportunity. There's opportunity in Harlan. You just got to make it. I mean, nobody's going to hand it to you. We've got a lot of successful people here in Harlan County. A lot of cooperator families. A lot of people that just decided to build some cabins. I mean, people are smart here. We're not stupid. And as a matter of fact, our school systems, Harlan City anyway, Harlan Independent School System is one of the best schools in the state of Kentucky, ranked #1. I mean, so no, we're not dumb hillbillies. And that's actually where I went to school at. All the way up until 9th grade. Then I went to Everett's. People here are friendly. I mean, we just stand up for what we believe in here. Hence our town history, Bloody Harlan. And we're going to get into more of that this year. Fivemiles has got some friends stirred up over there. We're fixing to walk up the hill here. Show y'all a little bit of the beauty of Harlan. Where you going, buddy? Go on. Good little hill to walk up. Twitter lived right there. I do remember right. He lived in one of these two houses here. Oh, might have been this white one. It was somewhere right through here. I can't remember exactly which house. I had a friend named Twitter live at. He was from Phelps. That's the school. That's the old school. See that greenhouse right over there? Stop 5 Mile. See if I can zoom in on it for you. That house right there is where I was born and raised. And I watched this school burn when I was 5 years old. And this was the only part they was able, this was the only part they was able to save right here. Like I said, I lived in that little greenhouse back there. So let's get on up the hill. They still got somewhat two playgrounds. When I was there, they had an upper and lower playground. And that big slide sets on what was the upper part. And all that other stuff is down there at the lower part of the playground. Over there you can see Fairview and the apartments. See that little van coming down the hill over there. There's Fairview Holler. Right there going up. Harlan is a beautiful town. Little kid just comes sliding down the road, homie. Got some beautiful dogs up here. We still going up. Got another car coming up. Stop up here in the shade and let this car get by. Where's that little kid at? The little kid down there was riding a skateboard. That guy can't make the turn coming up the hill. Come on, Miles. People say, why'd you name your dog 5 Miles? That way I can tell people I walked 5 miles every day. Stop. Stop. How you doing?
Good.
Damn. They must be going to have a party up on Ivy Hill tonight. Let's go. Yeah, they're going to have a party. Will you come on? Quit trying to sniff everything. Ah, come on. Here we are at one of the many overlooks. Looks like they need to do some tree trimming. Set my stuff down. Yeah, all these trees wasn't grown up. You used to could see all out through here. All out through here. Right there you're looking at the Harlan High School. You can see 38 right there. That's where the river used to run. And you can see all the blooming pear trees. I hate those things. See the rest of Fairview over there. Pretty little place. There's this old empty house. House for rent. Beautiful little town Harlan is. It really is. See, check that view out. Now that's pretty. You can actually see cry stands over there. Kentucky Mine Supply. You can see the end of Fairview. And the bridge and the blooming pears. It's all down here from here. All downhill from here. Unless you want to go on up the mountain. And we will walk up there one day. Lord, that little dog. It sounds like somebody's doing something to it. More than what it does, the barking. Check out that old house. That's a big house. A little run down, but got solar panels next door. Stop. People get by. Check that out. We still got a skull sitting there. In case you're wondering where I'm at, I'm walking the bottom street there on Ivy Hill. Lots of doggies. Well, that's a pretty dog. No. You're not doing that. You're going to behave. You're going to be a good dog and mind and behave like you normally do. And be obedient. Your nails, I've got to get your nails cut. They are so long. I know walking you will grind them down, but Lord have mercy, they're so long. I keep her in the house. She doesn't stay outside anymore. She stays inside. She's so old. She used to love being outside, but when she got ran over and had to come in, she really didn't want to go back out after that. She enjoyed the inside. So now she's an inside dog. Well, we're heading back into town now. People's out mowing, enjoying the day. Fivemiles has enjoyed her walk. It's not going to be much longer till the wife's off work. Wonder what's under the cover. But it's a nice old car. Yeah, it's a beautiful day in Harlan. I really hope you all enjoyed this little walk with me through my town. Well, we just walked down that hill right there. Y'all seen that, where the lady's mowing. Come over here to the shade and she just flops down. I tell you, she's lazy. Lazy as I am. She's a good dog, though. Just old. Let her sit there a minute and relax. She's either doing this or got her head flopping out the window. Let's see if we can get her moving. And of course, right down here is the other little mural that says Harlan. And then we have the one on the street down there. Come on. Ain't nothing in them bushes for you. Good dog, I tell you. I love her to death. Come this way. Hey, 5 Mile. Hey, come back. Come back. Come back. No. No. Come on now. 5 Mile. Turn around and go back. Turn around and go back. 5 Mile. Go. 5 Mile. Go around the damn pole. And of course, here is our other beautiful mural. It says Harlan on it, right there. I know y'all have probably seen that a lot. Now we'll head up to the walking bridge that goes towards Fairview. I'll show y'all all of that. See? It's beautiful. Very colorful. I like it a lot. Watch this. Ah! Get out of there. That's not your house. Go. Very obedient dog. You couldn't ask for a smarter dog. Let's go. You gotta pee. You gotta take a piss. Come on. You left your scent. Let's go. Looks like that house is empty. No, there's a motorcycle there, so it's not empty. This is our beautiful school, guys. Right here. Our beautiful school. Now this part's new since I went here. This part you're looking at here, it's new. All down through there. Now that middle part where the flag is, that's the old part of the school, I guess you could say, where the gymnasium is. 5 Mile. 5 Mile. Get out of that. Come on. Stay on the sidewalk. Don't get over in that grass. Stay on the sidewalk. I know you understand me. Okay, I think she's going to listen. And she can go. See, she could go if she wanted to. It's not like I got her button pressed in, see? And she can go, see, if she wants to. But she listens. Alright, stay on the sidewalk. You know what a sidewalk is. You're smart. So, that used to not be there. None of that. This is the old gymnasium right here. 5 Mile. 5 Mile. Back it this way. Old Glory. Thanks to all of our vets. Class of 1999, in memory of Don A. Atkinson. Passed away when he was 18. No, he's not buried here. We're still at the school. Harlan does some of that stuff for their students when they pass during a tragedy, you know. Wasn't his name Underwood that passed away when we was growing up? It was senior skip day and he drowned up at the lake. Reuben Underwood, wasn't it? I don't know. I can't really remember. There's the dragon board. Probably get flagged for that, the cold beer crap. That little church right there, the bell rings every hour. Maybe YouTube won't pick that stupid stuff up. But you know they will. And that's the elementary school there that you're looking at. Let's go. I don't know what you want to stop and sniff, but I'm not playing with you in these poles. I've told you 3 times to stay on the sidewalk. And I'm serious. I'm serial, 5 Mile. I'm serial. Stay on the sidewalk. Want to arrest you for trespassing. Even though that is a public property, you will be trespassed. Back to the elementary school. Their big expensive umbrella for the kids to get back and forth. It's their new handicap entrance. That wasn't there when I went to school. They had to use that ungodly ramp over there. We're gonna walk over there in the middle of the walking bridge. Look at that little doggy hanging its head out the window. He was hanging out, wasn't he? Hanging out. And here we are, heading across the walking ramp. Walking bridge. Whatever they call this thing. They fenced it where nobody could jump off and kill themselves, but we can still throw stuff and hit cars if we wanted to, I guess. You see the traffic moving along 38 there. Now what you see there, that little bit of water right there, that's what's left of the Cumberland River. This used to be the river. And there used to be a bridge right here that went across that river and come out over there, even with the road. Probably about right where that power center's at there. And water was all beneath us. All beneath us was water. Over here you can see a little bit of it coming down. More cars zipping by. That's the highway heading into Harlan. And this is the highway heading to Everett's. And all those blooming pear trees you see are right there. So we're gonna take an old walk through Fairview, Petrie Town, and see what's changed since I've grown up. You didn't think I was gonna get this close to them and not let you enjoy them at least, huh? I mean, they are invasive. They don't belong in the state of Kentucky, but it does make Harlan look pretty in the spring. But they're not supposed to be here. I wish the city hadn't planted them. They actually have got like a cut them down and we'll give you something else type of program, but I don't think Harlan's interested in that. I've seen it advertised last year saying they want to get rid of these because they don't produce fruit. That's all they do is flower, and they're invasive to the state of Kentucky. Well, this is the route I used to walk home from school. Walk across that bridge, and then I'd cut right through here, and I'd walk down to what would be Judy's grocery, Miss Diddy's. Miss Diddy, D-I-T-T-Y. Beulah was her first name. Wonderful family. I remember the time we was going over there and playing baseball over there at the field. And wow, this street's completely gone now. There used to be houses right here in a corner right there. The road used to come straight up through here. John Smith lives or did live in that yellow house down there. And the road used to come straight up to here. Even with that railroad crossing over there. There used to be a couple of houses here. One of them was Jack Ross's house. And then a couple more old houses over here. And we used to raise some cane right here on this corner. That ain't there no more. It's amazing how they just redeveloped it. I have no idea what this building is here. They brought it up with a quickness too. I tell you, they have developed the heck out of Fairview. It doesn't look nothing like it used to look. There used to be Big Mac trucks parked right in here that the overbays used to run. Now they got a bunch of co-op houses built here. You know they co-op houses because they're identical. Identical houses. We'll walk on down and see what's happening. Well, right here's where Miss Diddy lived. And right there in that little vacant corner was where the store was. And Peaches lived right there. Scotty Miller and James Miller's mom. Let's head on down this way. See what else changed. I might have to get her a little drink of water off the side of the road. I've got her some water in the car, but it doesn't do me no good out here. Oh, chickens. She knows she's tied up, though. She sees them birds. She's like, wonder how far Dad let me go with them. Right here's where the Roark family lives or lived at. Tom and them. And the Hammonds family lived across the street. And the Thomases beside of them. Conrad and them. Their mom. I grew up right here. Alright, let's see. Like I said, that's where the Thomases and the Hammonds and all them lived back that way. Gentleman working on his car. How you doing, guys? Doing all right. Yeah, beautiful day. How you doing? Come on, 5 Mile. People working. Hello. You sure did. A lot of things has changed since I grew up here. A lot of the houses is different. Some are the same. Mike Pace's mommy always lived there as far as I can remember. Looks like she still does. Mike Pace used to be the county attorney. I'm sure he still practices law in Harlan. I try to stay out of that courthouse myself, so. Got a lot of court stuff fixing to start going on that I will keep you guys informed on a day-to-day basis. Well, I don't mean on a day-to-day basis. You know what I mean. When I have to start going to court and stuff starts happening, I'll keep you all informed. But I've got people trying to say that I've done wrong things, and I haven't. I'll put it like that. So leave it at that. But I am going to expose it all, I do believe. Put it on YouTube. It'll be in my members only thing. Because it's stuff regarding my mother and family and all that. And like I told you, these little adventures I take around Harlan, you know, and stuff like that, I'll share with y'all for free. But stuff going on in my family. No, I'm going to do that in the members only, because the members are your family pretty much. I mean, and I'm trying to fix it to where no matter what you pay for, you're pretty much going to be all treated equal. I mean, I don't know if YouTube's going to agree and let me do that, but I want it to be fair. Basically, if you join a membership for $1.99, you're going to get to watch the same videos that somebody got for $15, $14, whatever that is there. I mean, it's the only thing I might do different, if y'all pay more, would maybe do, like, I don't know, some kind of special request videos, or I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. I thought that church burnt at first. Excuse me. That is Kelly Street Baptist Church. It's been here as long as I can remember. The cop, George Oregon, used to live right here. He used to raise Cain with us when we was growing up. He used to be hard on us teenagers, try to be. I guess the church isn't being used. That's odd. If that church ain't being used, it's odd. The church has always been used as long as I can remember. And there's their school, church bus. I mean, Kelly Street Baptist. Oh, there's a lot of buds popping on the trees in the mountains. Walk on down here and check out the flood wall. The Wilsons have always lived right there. If y'all go back in my video of the flood wall where we're going, and when it got made and they closed the river, that's Miss Wilson, Hollis's mom, Winston's mom, out there watching them push it down. There's a little bear. We get on the train tracks, it's not used anymore. Walk down to the flood wall. Check it out. All right, we've made it down to the flood wall. Let's see if anybody's in this hole. Nope. Nobody in there. Needs to be cleaned out though. Come on, let's walk up the levee. You can do it, 5 miles. You can do it. I know you can. You can go up the levee. All right, we made it. There is our tunnels. Absolutely beautiful. Don't y'all agree? We're going to check them out in the upcoming video. Gotta let that water go down some. We used to walk it a lot when we was kids, when we was teenagers. I unleashed her to let her run, and she comes over here and lays down. My dog. But yeah, we'd walk out there, and believe it or not, sit out there and drink alcohol, and then walk back across it. And I mean, vodka, liquor, we'd sit out there and get drunk as dogs. I ain't walked it in a long time. See, when you get older, you won't do this stupid stuff. You're out here by yourself. If you fall and get hurt, nobody here. You think about stuff like that. Or do you? Got monstrous amounts of I hate yous. All kinds of graffiti. That person needs some love in their life. My name actually was on that years ago, but it's done been graffitied over. I let her loose so she could run down here and play in all this open field and open grass, and she just lays. Oh, somebody's got the crank box up. It's not good. This is supposed to be over. Just like that. See, it's still locked there. Guess somebody done something with the lock on that side, or maybe when they closed it, they forgot to put it back. Because they do have to close these ever so often to make sure they're still working, to check the seals in them and all that. But man, we used to hang out down here a lot. And I mean a lot. We'd walk through them tunnels when we was kids and get to the other side and be in Baxter. Train tracks has growed up awful. All right. We are fixing to walk around this side. Something's stinking. Come on. Excuse me. Get up this way with you. Now, the purpose of this, of course, is to shut and keep the floodwaters out if they ever got up this way. How you doing, sir? Doing all right? Oh, I like that. Nature sees you. They sure do. Nature sees you throwing all this trash and crap down here. I reckon there used to be like a guy living right there. Careful, Miley. This pollen's choking me down, man. That tree growing right up in the middle of the railroad tracks. Y'all see that? They need to take these tracks up and let ATVs come down them. And that's what they really need to do. The city of Harlan is wanting ATV traffic. They could lay some steel across them trussels up there, you know. Like some steel decking, like they use on buildings. The ATVs could just ride right across them. I got a serious question for you guys. Let's go, 5 Mile. 5 Mile. Let's go. I think they're sniffing something. Let's go. Anyway, back to my serious question. This guy here, I went to school with him. Hollis Wilson. Winston Wilson. A good guy in school, man. I mean, he done his school work, didn't run around with the dopies and all that stuff. Well, a couple of years ago, he was working for KSP Dispatch. Y'all remember that? And he worked there for years. I mean, like I said, I always thought he was a good guy. And the next thing I know, KSP, the people he works for, picks him up for some kind of stuff with kids. And they live right there in them trailers. Right there. Picked him up for pedo charges. I don't even remember what they was. Okay? He got out of jail or whatever. And it got waved over to the grand jury, I think. And then they never indicted him, I don't reckon. Nothing ever came about. Does anybody know whatever happened with that case? That's my question. Let's go. Oh, you're peeing. You can pee. If you gotta pee, you can pee. I don't want you just stopping and doing that. See, I don't want you doing that. Just sitting there sniffing every 5 minutes. Miss Marguerite Duggar used to live right there behind that church. That woman was the Oxycontin queen, I tell you. She sold a ton of pills back in the day. She was a good woman, man. She'd help anybody out, man. Had a good heart. I don't know why they didn't keep her house and move in it. Somebody. I mean, she had a lot of kids. They just destroyed it, and I reckon it might have burnt down. I don't know. Kudzus took over now. Now we back up at Kelly Street Baptist Church. That I don't think is operating anymore. I'm not sure. If anybody knows if this church is still operating, let me know. Oh, that's my wife calling. Hello. I'm walking past Kelly Street Baptist Church in Fairview. I walked down to the flood tunnels. I had to use the bathroom. Alright, my wife called trying to figure out where I was at. told her I was walking through Fairview. She's like, I don't know, through Picture Town. I don't know where that's at. Yeah, you do. Check out that old Ford. Here's Half Block. That's what we always call that. It cut Petrie Town in half. Some people say this is Fairview and the back there is Petrie Town, but I don't know. Could be. I've always considered all of this Fairview, even what they call Petrie Town. That was just the east side of Fairview. They still got their Halloween stuff out and scarecrows. Joneses lived in that red house. And my buddy Lynn Reimer, he lived right down here when I was growing up. He actually come to see me out at the hotel. He was in Harlan. I got to see him. He's all the way up in Michigan. Lynn, if you watch, shout out to you, brother. It's good seeing you. You're going to have to come in and we do something. Come in the fall or summer or something. We hunt some seine together or go fish or something. I don't know. But he lived, I want to say right here where they built on that. Yeah. The house was a lot smaller. The house is a lot bigger now, Lenny. It was just, see the orange part, the yellow part? That's the old house, orange. That's how big it used to be. And they built, looks like another room or two on. Oh wait, Lenny, was it this little, no, was that little house back there, wasn't it? This is one of these little houses. Who knows? Who knows? That was over 30 years ago. I mean, that one really might have been Lynn's. Beware of owner, don't mind that dog. Yeah, because here's the Thomases. So that one back there might have been Lynn's. It's hard to remember, guys. But Lenny, you know which one it was, if you watch. Played at the Thomases. Somebody up there beating something against the tracks. Oh wow, that busted whatever it was. Like glass, didn't it? Come on. 5 Mile, come on now. The harder you play in the let's stop and sniff every 5 minutes. Mama's off work. It's time to get to the car and get home. Here's all of Fairview. cancer plant. I call it that because a lot of people that live around that died of cancer. You know to ignore them. Just keep right on walking like that and ignore them. See, I'm out here, you're in there. Oh, you peeing? Go ahead and pee, baby. I didn't know you stopping to pee. You're probably causing a dog fight over there. They want to play with you. What's weird is she's never come in heat. And anytime a boy dog has ever tried to do anything with her, she's about killed him. I mean, I had to literally get her throat off one dog once. I mean, her neck off the dog's, her mouth off the dog's neck. I'll spit it out right in a minute, sorry. There's blood flying everywhere. I don't even know if that dog lived. I don't even know whose dog it was. It's when we lived in Harlan. How you doing? It's beautiful though, ain't it? Fairview. The fairest view of Harlan. That's what they say, especially up on Poplar Street. That's that green house I showed you all that I grew up in. Up on Poplar Street. Well, just out of the corner of my eye, it looked like a golf cart that looked like a daggum 57 Chevy or something. Very unique little looking thing. I was wondering if it was going to pop around the corner down here. Oh, there it is. Unique little golf cart there. See it there? That's cool. That's neat as can be. Watch out, Fivemiles. How you doing? Hey, check it out, guys. 57 Chevy, I think. Neat little golf cart. Let's go, Sniffy. Head back across the walking bridge and down to the car. So what y'all think about that golf cart? We don't have too many of them running around here in Harlan that I know of. It's actually the first one I've seen decked out like that. I mean, I've seen them in the parades and stuff. A few have lights on them and stuff. but I've never seen one made like a whole Chevrolet. People working hard, getting their gardens going. A lot of people do that in Harlan County. A lot of people grow their own little food. I'm probably going to grow some this year. We've got a lot of land up there. Get it tilled up. I need to get me a tiller. Here we go. I'm going to walk back across the bridge from Fairview to Harlan-Town. And if you all have seen that greenhouse up there, no, that's not the one I'm talking about. It's actually hid behind the tree here. But my uncle lives in those blue houses out there. I've got one in each of them. So here we go. Across the bridge. I can see the traffic. I know I need to quit smoking. I know. There's the new elementary school. Like I said, I watched that one burn in the 80s there. Probably around 82. 81, 82. I was fixing to start kindergarten, and it caught on fire. And they moved the kindergarten class out there. Traffic. They moved the kindergarten class out there by the Harlan-Town Enterprise, where the dry cleaners is and stuff. That's actually where I fell in love. When you make peanut butter and jelly, you put it in one thing and mix it together and then put it on the bread. Oh my God, it's the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich you can ever have. And you can mix the ratio the way you like it. If you like it peanut buttery, use a lot of peanut butter. If you like it real jelly, then use extra jelly. But the goal is to just mix it and get it to turn purplish, and then put it on bread and eat it. I don't know, it's the bomb like that. Well, 5 mile, the watch only says we walked 2 miles. So I guess we both have to lie and say we walked 5 miles. Now you stay there. You stay over there on that sidewalk where I got you. You don't come out here in the road. Some idiot might come around the corner and hit you. I'd rather them hit you than me. Trust me. If they hit you, I'd probably go off and see if they're allergic to lead. I was going to live stream all this, but connection, God, it won't hold. So, you get to see it as I record it. And I get to cut out a lot of dead air too, because sometimes I just don't have anything to really say. I'm a quiet person. Like earlier, when I was going to do it live, it said there was like 4 people in there. I said, hello. Nobody typed a thing. So I guess they either didn't speak English or what. So yeah, I noticed then it was going to be a lot of dead air by the time I walked from place to place to show you things to things, different things, you know. And figured I'd do it this way. As long as I could talk to you guys and something stupid come out of my mouth like normal, then yeah, it's all good. But when it's like this, yeah, I really don't want that in my videos. I mean, it's pretty boring. Not unless we're like leading up to something suspenseful. Maybe walking around a corner to surprise a big 4-prong. Something like that. Because the Indians say, believe it or not, that when you walk in the woods to gather plants, those plants communicate with each other. They know you're there. I don't know. It's not like they can dig themselves up and run and hide, but maybe plants will lean to hide other plants. I don't know. Never understood that theory. I always said, good. Let them know I'm coming. Let them know their babies are safe, and I'm only after the old ones. So, because I'm not big on digging little ginseng at all. All right, guys. It's a pretty church, ain't it? We got a lot of churches in Harlan. That's why we're still a moist county. And what do I mean by moist? Some places sell alcohol, some places don't. Just depends on where you're at in the county. I have no idea what this dude's done sitting in the middle of the road. Unless he's looking at the old graves that's there. Because that is where the old graveyards are at, in the middle of town, that I showed you all in this. They're gonna move along now. Always wave, try to be friendly. Hey, look, 5 Mile. There's a fat ass in overalls looking at us. Beautiful day in Harlan. About to head back to the car, head home, get some stuff straightened up around the house, put these videos together. Got one of Pineville from last night, put this one together today. So I really hope you all enjoyed the walk through town. I really do. Show you all these decorations of Harlan here real quick. You can compare them to the Pinevilles. Remember, Pineville had blow-ups and everything going on there. lot of y'all seen the rocking chairs and seen all that stuff that they have going on. They had that bin full of pumpkins during Halloween. I'm sure it's full of eggs. Let's see what we got here. Some big bunnies there. Some eggs there. Some chickens. Bunnies over there. Little eggs and little chickens hid out in that. Y'all see the little yellow chick? Some stuff up top. Some big eggs in trees. Got Fivemiles just laying here on the cool ground chilling. She don't bother nobody. Come on, Miles. Let's go. She's like, I know you're gonna stop again. We got, looks like Mario radishes coming up out of the ground. Looks like Super Mario is gonna come by and pull one up and whack somebody. 5 Mile. This way. Come on. We gotta go back to the car. People should really consider how they look. God. Shit just hanging out everywhere. God, man. Go to the car. Come on. Lord have mercy. The little eggs down here. Don't have nothing hit on the sides. Light post that got took out. We got that on video. It's on YouTube on down in there. I don't know how to put links in descriptions, or I'd put them in there for you. Well, yeah, that's a lot of downtown, not all of it, but a lot of it. My wife's off from work. I'm going to go meet up with her, take 5 Mile home, get her some good cold water in the car here, take care of her, get her up in the front seat, and she can hang 10 out the window as we go down the road. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 1,000. So until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Always remember, you have your First Amendment right, and don't forget you have your second. Y'all have a good one.